Welcome to Motivated Living.
Hello, wonderful world of YouTube. My name's Chris. This is Kylie. You're tuned in to Motivated Living. This is my lovely daughter and assistant, Princess Kylie. That is her channel name if you want to check out some of her content too. Today we're bringing you Versace Eros on our daddy-daughter fragrance review. This one's a little different because it's going to be an unboxing.
Yeah.
It's a big box. Like if this had wrapping paper on it, like Christmas time, you pick it up and feel it, and you're like, I bet that's clothes in there. Squeezing it like there's probably some shirts or pants in there. This is Versace Eros, and again, you're tuned in to Motivated Living, Daddy-Daughter Fragrance Review. A special one, because we're going to unbox it. And just for you guys. Here, I'm going to flip it around because I want you all to be able to see. Hopefully you can see it. There's the fragrance. Here's the bag. It's a backpack, and it says Versace perfumes on it. Pretty nice from the picture. I've never taken it out of the bag part. This is actually what caused me to get this fragrance yet again, because I've had it once before, and for some reason I didn't like it the first time. I had a small bottle to try it. I sold it to a friend of mine, and then now that I have it again, actually I wear it and I like it. It's crazy how that works. But there's the bag. Got a leather handle. It's still sealed completely. I haven't even taken it out, but it's nicely done. And for what you would pay for the fragrance anyway, they're throwing this in. The sales associate, this one actually came from Macy's. Had told me they do this once a year. So, yeah, cool little box too. Did you see the box? You just heard the bottle clink the table. It's a pretty heavy duty bottle. Kaboom.
Here.
My lovely assistant's gonna bring the bottle, and it is all glass, so don't drop. Careful. Other way. Okay, back up. You're probably too close. You need to see the Medusa head on it. Yeah. Anyone?
Also the rating.
Yeah, where it says Versace Eros. It is a pretty heavy duty bottle. This is the big 100 milliliter. Comes in two sizes, 50 and 100. And this is the big one. The first one I had was the smaller version. Originally came out in 2013, and it's been reformulated. I believe in 2018. I believe in 16 and in 18. People say that it's weaker since it's been reformulated. I have no idea because I've never smelled the other versions beforehand. But I'm going to put some on now, and we're just going to let it marinate as we go. No, I smell it already.
Okay, now I do.
Yeah. It's strong at first, in my opinion.
Oh, yep. Oh my gosh.
Too strong?
Yep.
This is one of them fragrances, like you have some, you're silly, you have some where, you could put a bunch on, and then there's some where you don't want to put a bunch on. Like what? Why are you doing that? You make it seem like it's stinky. How's it smell?
Good.
You like it?
A little too strong at first.
A little too strong at first.
You're right.
It is strong at first, and that was one spray. But she's sitting right next to me too, and the wind's coming. I got the back door open, and the garage is hot. Converted the garage into my studio for y'all.
Yeah.
Right? Ta-da! So.
Oh my gosh, that is so strong.
They said this was the first one in 5 years that they launched that was aimed at men when they did this one here. And I wrote the name down of the perfumer behind it, and I apologize if I slaughter your name. But it is a Aurelien Guichard. I'll spell it Aurelien. And then the last name is Guichard. Is the fragrancer or the perfumer who created this. It's inspired by Greek mythology. The name Eros. Eros. That's a cool name. I like the way it sounds, huh? Mm-hmm. You sticking your lip out. Mm-hmm. You're silly. It was named after the Greek god of love and the son of the goddess Aphrodite. Okay. Your face is gonna freeze like that, and then what? We're fun, you know. We just like to enjoy life. It's late. As said in our one of our other reviews, the Saturday nights are our night, and because I have a hectic work schedule, and so we stay up late, burn the midnight oil on Saturdays, and we decided to start incorporating this. So usually we're pretty tired about this time of night once we get the house in order and settle down. But back to this fragrance. Let's smell it again. Yeah, still strong.
Yes.
One spray.
It's so strong.
Still strong. Well, that doesn't mean it's strong.
What?
I don't recommend spraying a bunch of this on. Like usually a lot of fragrances I'll do the two to the front. I do, you know, a little behind the ears and on the back of my neck. To me, this mildly has like a beast mode projection in sillage. Sillage. It's spelled sillage, but sillage. I feel it's long lasting, not like certain ones where I get 10 plus hours, but I average about 6 hours or so on it, and sometimes I'll still smell it, you know, like the next day. What? But it dries down really nice.
Sorry.
It's not as strong. A lot of people hype it up, talking about it's like the club fragrance or going out fragrance, and you know, I could agree. I don't go out and party or anything like that anymore, but I could see, because it's loud and it will definitely get you attention and noticed. I've got compliments just walking before with it on, and people comment, "Excuse me, what are you wearing?" Wow, yeah. And then there's not a lot of fragrances that do that, but this one's different in my opinion. Like, it doesn't smell like anything else. And she knows I wear a ton of different fragrances.
Yes.
And do you think this smells like any of the other ones? From what you smell, or does it smell way different?
Oh, yeah. It smells like different.
It's like
Right.
fruity, and
Yeah.
I've seen other people
Fruity.
compare it, and yeah, I don't see how they related it to the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, because to me it doesn't smell anything the same. And like my better half, she loves this smell on me, but when I tried on the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, it repulsed her. She's like, ooh, ooh. And but she actually liked this one. Personally, I like the Flame better. It's in a red bottle, looks just the same, which was released in 2018. And she likes the details on the bottle. It's really neat design on it, actually. And you know, they follow in the suit of being inspired by the Greek mythology, since Gianni Versace had adopted the Medusa head when he launched his, what are you doing, his fragrance empire, and they stuck with that. But there's the head here.
I like
There's the
fiddle
head.
with it.
You want to fiddle? Go ahead, fiddle away, just on the table, because I have a feeling if this hit the concrete, I don't know, it's pretty thick, but I'd hate to clean that mess up.
It smells.
Okay, because that's probably, that noise is probably gonna drive our viewers insane. Donatella Versace was quoted as saying that this fragrance is for a man who is his own master, which that kind of has a cool ring to it, because it definitely sets you apart a little. Yeah, what do you see over there? We got the back door open outside trying to get some fresh air in. Said he is a hero and a man who defends their ideas and goals. And again, I say it's not like anything I've smelled before, and I've worn a bunch of different things. It's unique. I wouldn't recommend wearing this in like a closed quarters type office setting, just because it is rather powerful. And if you did, I'd use it sparingly when you put it on. You know, if you have a heavy routine, don't go so heavy on this, because this thing has a pretty good reach. It said the aim is to reveal and release the unrestrained passion and to accentuate desire. That's the aim behind this. And you know, I've seen some negative reviews, but then I've also seen it really pumped up by other people. So that's what originally caused me to get the bottle. And like I said, at first, it didn't vibe too well with my skin. I didn't much care for it. And then the second time when I got it, because of this promotion, which again, the sales associate said they do it like once a year. And several of the Versace fragrances, they'll put a bag in, like a promo. But going to places like that, you know, you're gonna pay. I think this was $88 with the bag plus tax, which isn't really bad. But I found other places, I can even put links to share where you can go where it's cheaper and it's still authentic fragrance, and probably won't be with the bag. But what? Yeah, it's the wind outside, or it could be across the road. You know, it's normal. Other than that, it's quiet. I don't even hear the crickets. Usually we hear crickets chirping. What? Really? I don't want to be quiet enough. We're trying to do the video for our people who are tuned in. And we do thank you for tuning in to Motivated Living. Yes. And, you know, we encourage you to like and subscribe. Hit your notification, ring your bell. How do we do it? We've got a bell up there on the wall ringing, huh? Yeah. Ding. Ding.
And it's the light and
like, subscribe with our flashy lights.
Ding.
Motivated
we had a lot of fun
living.
getting that stuff put together for you guys.
This is yellow, not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to share what the notes are in this. You know, the top note, the heart note, the base note, because it's comprised. Tongue twister. It's made of, you know, several different ones. Anybody who knows fragrances, I don't have them memorized. I have a couple of them, so I made a little note, and I'm gonna drop a card in there somewhere. Well, not a card, but like a picture of it, so you can see it yourself instead of just hearing me say it. Woo! So the top note on this is said to be mint oil, green apple, and lemon. And I think what makes it so different is the green apple in it, honestly. She said before she could smell the lemon in it a little. And it does have like a fruity type scent, even though it's like a fresh, woody, slightly oriental fragrance. But now going over to the heart notes, which I smell later on, like more so in the dry down, the Tonka bean, geranium flowers, and Venezuelan Ambroxan, which I see that Ambroxan in a lot of the, you know, nowadays fragrances where it's in the notes, you know, like some of the popular ones, they're putting it in there. And now with the base note, it says Madagascar vanilla, which I can kind of detect again in the dry down along with the Tonka.
Yep. I can.
Oh, we're not at that stage yet. Vetiver, Oakmoss, Virginian cedar, and Altas cedar, which I'm not sure, but they're cedars, so maybe that's where the, you know, the woody scent comes from, which is later on. At first, it's just to me loud and like a fruity. I don't want to say a bubblegummy type, but just a fruity freshness. It's kind of uplifting, honestly. If you first put it on, it kind of boosts your spirits a little. At least for me, like I guess I'd say it's a happy fragrance, and they yeah. I've had it on a while now, and it's starting to dull down just a little, but it's still pretty strong.
Like the woody smell.
You do?
So tiny.
A tiny bit. Usually at the end I start picking them up, but you know how they see, you know, the notes, it shows is like a triangle, and you know, you have your top notes, which is what you smell right at first, you know, and then your heart notes about in the middle, and you know, they tell people like when you spray your wrist, how I did. And I was talking to somebody at the gas station about it because he sprayed something and went like this. I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. It's like a big misconception because it just destroys the molecules of the DNA in the fragrance. You know, you don't want to rub them. Just spray it and let it do its thing. And I didn't, right? And I didn't. Ta-da, boop. I didn't know that for the longest time about not rubbing them. Anything you want to say about it?
Well,
I already said it was loud. You don't want to overspray. Longevity, I'd give it a 7 to an 8 out of 10. Because it does seem to last, you know. The sillage and projection, I'd honestly say about a 9 out of 10 on it. Just because, you know, right away. I mean, like I said, I've sprayed it and within 15 minutes or so been walking. And maybe a little longer, and somebody tapped me and said, excuse me, what are you wearing? And it's been complimented, and You know, after a while, it sits a little closer to your skin, but for the beginning, it's a beast, in my opinion, because it's loud at first. And I made the mistake of doing my 5-spray routine, and like it was something else, like the light blue that I wore. It's not a Versace fragrance, but another one I really like. But, yeah, I put a little more on, and it's fine. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Yeah. We're kicking it. We're probably gonna go and, I don't know, find something to do as the night hours go on.
Yeah, we're gonna stay up all night.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I have to stay up. And so.
Stay up like all night.
All night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna kick it.
Kick it. We burn the midnight oil.
Yeah.
This is our one day where it's just us and we get the night.
I think
and
Mama's up.
I don't know, maybe. She was talking about getting tired.
Yeah.
It's a green bottle, but it's like almost like an aquamarine.
No, it's a very dark teal.
Yeah, like a teal color.
Yeah, very dark.
I don't know why I was thinking it was almost a green. But
Yeah, I think it's like a. Yeah, I think it is an aqua. Yeah,
it's like an aqua or
it's
teal
like
type color.
It's like a very dark aqua. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that color is. This is this. Oh right, this is what is it called?
I don't know.
What? I think it's.
But it is a Make a Fresh fragrance, and we're probably dragging on, and I don't want to bore our viewers. I'll drop some other like cards where you can, I don't know, here, wherever they go, where you can check out other fragrance reviews. And her and I are going to do other ones, and maybe try not to be so tired when we do them. Yeah. And do I recommend you buy this? Yeah, I recommend you buy it. I'd honestly look for a more budget-friendly price on it, rather than going to like the higher end type places and getting it, because you know, I'd almost say don't blind buy.
Smart buy the smallest you can think of.
I mean, unless you get a really good deal on the big one, like I couldn't pass that up to get a bag and the fragrance. And it's a good thing, because now that I wore it again, I like it. So I would almost recommend if you could go somewhere that would give you like a sample. And if you live anywhere like near a Sephora, they're usually inside of JCPenney's. And I'm not paid by them or Macy's. You know, I do affiliate stuff through Amazon, which I can give you a link down there to get a cheaper price on these. But I recommend you go to a place like Sephora, and they give you like 2 to 3 free samples in a visit, and you can request that and go wear it and see if you like it before you invest and buy it. Oh, the lights, yeah, that's a new addition. If you look at some of the other backdrop or the other videos, we didn't have that stuff, and I wanted to improve the quality for you guys. And I'm big into these lights. They're all over. They're on the motorcycles, in the truck, they're in our room, they're on the aquariums. I like all the cool lights, and I don't know where the remote went, but we could change the colors. But my lovely assistant wanted to keep it flashing for you guys. And go ahead, have a seat. And
Okay, let's
have a seat.
see.
It'll light up.
No matter what. Wait. Which one?
I think you have to aim up, because the sensor's up top, I think.
Wait.
There it is.
Off.
Why? Don't turn it off.
On. That.
You can go through all the colors.
Yep.
I don't think it's picking it up. It was way up there. Let me try.
Sure.
I
Okay.
think you have to aim up higher.
Ah!
Yeah, see?
Ooh, look, this one.
Oh, well, we're out in the garage and the door's open. Yeah, you can cycle through all the lights. I actually picked this little thing up for like $5 at Walmart. This string of lights. It's made to go behind like a TV or a... There we go. We should have did that color because it'll match the...
Yeah.
Oh, you get a lightning bug?
Oh,
All right, come on up here. You disappeared from the video. People are going to start missing you. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this up because we're distracted and drawing on, and I don't want to bore you guys, and I'm sorry. I do think if you're tuning in, you guys are awesome for even checking it out. Let me know what you think of the video, what you think of the teamwork here, and if she'd come back and join us and be a part of this, that would be super cool. It'd be super cool. I wrote it down somewhere where I had read somewhere else, on Fragrantica. It was rated a 3.84 out of 5 for the fragrance. So people are liking it. But again, I've seen not so good reviews, and then I've seen really good reviews, and I've seen it hyped up on other reviewers. Is this the best fragrance I've owned or smelled? No. Do I hate it? No, I like it now. But like it's like the 3rd or 4th time. I didn't like it first on me, and so that's why I recommend just go ahead and probably come back here. I don't know how much of the camera's seeing the table, but I recommend sampling it first. I mean, unless you've smelled it before and you want it, then go ahead. But it's a good buy. I like
that
it.
lightning bug likes me.
She's got a lightning bug that likes her, and she's got a protected big old tattooed daddy, so I might have to squish him.
No.
Catch it and put it outside, so the spider don't get it in here. But I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'm gonna drop, like I said, we can check out the other reviews, and there's other content on the channel. Feel free to take a peek-sees around, and always open to drop comments. Respond right away to you when I see them. Not like some people.
I got something to say to them.
Okay.
Also, one day I was out in the backyard. I found a very big moth with like flower, like
fuzzy head.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Well, actually, a big moth, like this big.
Whoa. Was it like on the house or something?
It was in the grass and I accidentally stepped on it.
Oh no. Well, it was a big moth, but she accidentally stepped on it. I just seen somebody who found one, and it looked like it had like eyes on the wings. Like it literally looked like.
Yeah, that's why it had like feathery antennas.
Yeah, like real fuzzy ones.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. There's some neat looking insects out there. Huh?
Yeah.
So again, y'all have a blessed day, and we hope to see you back again soon.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Versace Eros.